Hello everyone, Francis here, and I'm going to show you pretty quickly, hopefully, a little improvement to Window Plus and Door Plus, both for imported objects, or objects you import from a library. So I'm going to import this library window here, and as you can see, the sill and the glass are customized. Now in the past, I'll just explode that because that's not, I'll unexplode that. And if I get the info for this, you'll see that's window 1. It's not a window plus object. If I right click on it, you see you don't get any window plus options on it. And that's because in order to get all of the colors, you have to make it into a component and then export that component. And if I just explode it, you'll see there's a line there, and that gives you the extra drawing element that you need to turn the whole thing into a component for export. Now if I right click on that, you see I now do have a window plus option, and it says up here that my component is a window plus window. So that's they're just things to do with SketchUp, and you know, you probably already know all that about how to export and re-import things in SketchUp. Basically, if I had exported this just like this, the way it is, I'll do it. I'll just show you what happens if you export the save as. We'll call this just temp window. Okay, and this is all nicely colored, but if I import temp window, you'll see it's lost the colors, unfortunately. Sad. So you have to kind of make it a basically you have to add an extra. If I was to right click on that and say save as, it loses its colors, but if I do this and right click on it, I can now make that into a component and call that component temp, and I can export that, then save as temp, skip, yeah. And this time when I import temp, where is it? Temp skip, there it is. It has the colors on it, see? So I'll just delete that, and I'll explode that. Get rid of that line, and we'll go into our component selector, and we'll get rid of all the stuff we don't want. The purge one we used. Very good. So I'm down to what I really want, which is the window plus object. And in the past, if I tried to edit this, to make it bigger, for instance, say I made it 48 instead of 33 or whatever, a bit wider, you'd have lost all those colors. So you'd have lost your sill color, you'd have lost your nice custom glass color. That's no longer the case. And the same is true for doors. So if I grab a door, like that one, and explode that, because that's not really a proper door. I've had to, in order to keep the colours, I don't know what I have to do. And what you can see is I've customized the sill colour, the weather bar colour, and the rain deflector colour. They're all been customized. So if I was to say make that bigger, 48. In the bad old days, your window colour, your rain deflector colour, your this weather bar colour, everything would have been just turned back to some default colour. But now that doesn't happen, which is great. I hope you'll find, and that's really all there is to it. if you need to, if you want to create libraries of these parts, where you've customized the door and window parts and their colors, you can do it now. So that's really all this. These they're very much under the hood kind of improvements to the program, but I think they'll make it work a lot better for you. So thanks for listening. Bye bye.